Bro, we went to a thrift store. We went to a thrift store. All right, here's the thing about thrift stores. I love thrift stores. Okay. This place was a little bit more high end. It was like thrifty antiques. So they had a lot of pop culture things in there. So there's this one little consignment area records, toys, comic books, all this cool crap. Now, here's the thing I can't take this too seriously because as I'm going through the bins of comics, right? They have this comic here. It's an old comic from like the 90s. They got a price tag on it. Okay? Price tag was like $35. And I'm like, well, I'm not an idiot, so no, I'm not buying this. But the problem is, all the other comics that were in there were just dumped into a bin with price tags like right on the comic book, which is a no, right? No protective sleeves, no backboards, and they're all just in there grossly overpriced. It's like somebody got a lot of comics and they're just like, yeah, they're old, so like $15 a piece. What are you, nuts? No, I don't do that. Here's the other thing records, okay? If you have quote unquote vintage records, all right, and you got a whole bin that I could flip through, I love that, okay? Here's the problem with that. One, don't put the price tag right on the album. Again, logic. None of them had plastic protective sleeves. Not a single one. Somebody got these at a cheaper thrift store, put them in a bin, and priced them at like $15 to $45. Okay? The one thing I found that I did not buy, because I know what its actual price is, was the re-release of the Creepshow soundtrack, which I was astounded they even had this. I'm like, okay, cool. It had a cool gatefold. Dude, they wanted like $45 for this. I'm like, this is what you would get it for new. Like, new dollars. Stickers tear cardboard. Exactly. Right? So I'm like, whoever got this, they just like, yeah, whatever. Let's price. You know, and they're like, the Beatles. I guess we'll put $58 on it. No protective sleeve, nothing. Just sitting there in a bin next to the Bee Gees. Please show them some respect, will you? Dude, and I'm like, I can't buy anything here. They did have some cool old stuff. Like, if anybody's, grew up in like the 80s or whenever these things came out, they had an intact Plastic Man. Remember Plastic Man, DC Comics, a little stretchy dude? Halloween costume. The literal one with the plastic mask on it that you couldn't breathe out of. And then the whole costume was that like vinyl weird suit that you would put on. It was like slight rubber, it was in excellent condition. I don't need it, even though it would probably fit me because I'm so schmo. But I'm like, what the? Who had this? It was amazing. Yeah, you can smell that description. Yeah, that plastic vinyl thing we had to touch it. We're like, let's get nostalgic, and we're just like, oh my god, dude. I feel like that's the only product made with that kind of feeling too. Other than that, the store had a lot of weird little knickknacks and stuff like that. It's you're starting to get old when you see Pikachu in almost antique stores. Like there was this old Pokemon plush, which the dude I guess was like, people like Pokemon, put $50 on it, and I'm like, bro, why you do this? That kind of thing. Oh, Streamlabs tells us now that we're live. Thanks, Streamlabs. You guys are on it. Wow, thanks. 26 minutes late. Exactly. Beautiful. Really? Really? Hey, everybody! Dude, Illo Press is streaming right now! I'm the robot that tells you as soon as it happens! 26 minutes later. Oh, God.